Hey, gorgeous ones. So I did one intro and I forgot to mention a couple of things. That this damn video is about to be long as hell because I did not know I had this many face palettes. When I started looking at, what face palettes really are, I was like, oh, okay, Wayne, you got face palettes. So I was up in the morning, about to put my face on, and I said, let's do some face palettes. So I'm sharing all the face palettes that I have right now at this moment. That's not to say that this is going to stay like this, because y'all know me. No judgment here. But I wanted to share them with you because there's some, maybe you want to, if you're looking into face palettes, I have from the affordable to, the more expensive ones. And if you would like to see what I have in my face palette collection, get a snack, get a drink, get you a little something to sip on, maybe a glass of wine, and chill and watch my face palette collection. See you later. In a few. Don't you go nowhere. So I started looking at these because I was getting ready to get ready. It's Saturday morning. If you all are starting to notice, early Saturday morning, I'm up and I'm playing in makeup. And I was like, before I put on my makeup, I started pulling out. I said, well, let's just talk about them. I really need to get more YouTuber guru stuff where I actually put on my makeup and then do things like this, because I always feel like I'm just not quite all together. But I did put on my my headband, so I feel like I'm there. So I'm getting ready to do my face, but I just wanted to share, So yes, I'm not made up. Yes, I have no makeup on, and I'm going to talk about makeup, but y'all know who I am. And if you're new to me, y'all gonna learn. All right, so let's talk about some face palettes. So I'm gonna go through the smaller ones right now because they're right here. And then I have big palettes behind me and I have to pull those out. So let's just talk about a few small palettes that I have. Let's start off with, okay, this is one of my small palettes. This is the Maybelline Master Bronze. And it is in 10. I don't know what that means. But here it is. And it has, different colors. They're pretty much cool tone. There's a couple of them here that have some shimmer. I think this one has a little shimmer to it right there. And this one has some shimmer. And now I honestly, whoa, I'm going to have to use that. How did I miss? See, this is why you have to go through your collection sometimes, because sometimes stuff sits there and you're not really utilizing it the way you should. I never use that highlighter. I just was like, oh, okay, it's there. Because what I normally use is I use the bronzes. I use this one, I use this one. Primarily this one, but this one I can use in a pinch when it's wintertime. That I can wear in the wintertime. This I can wear all year, especially summertime, because sister gets a little tan. But this is the Maybelline Master Bronze. And I like it. Let me say this. I like it. The formula, it's a nice bronzer. I mean, really, bronzers for me are all about the color. And I like cool tones so that they, I can use them like semi-contours. But there's that darker one right there. And even though right now I'm pretty dark, my hands are, not my face. But it really, gives me that little vibe that I need. So that's that one. And then I have this one. I actually have both of them, so let me show you both. So I have the Smashbox, what are these called? The Spotlight palettes. I got the one when they were doing it with Casey Holmes, which, let's talk about how Smashbox does, people. They don't put their names on the stuff. They'll put them on the outside of the box, but then you don't get it on here. So I wonder how that works on the collab level, because they're still selling these, I think. And this is the gold one. So I got this for my 50th birthday because the girl who did my makeup, she used it. Now, let me tell you, these are beautiful. If they're still around, you need to go on and just go on and get them. The thing I like about them, because Casey Holmes did help them with them, is that she made sure that it has 3 different types of highlighters in them. And this one is more glittery, but it's not super glittery. And the reason why is because she has texture. She struggles with rosacea. And so for her, she doesn't want that. So she does have one for people who do like glitter. They did put one in there with glitter, but the other 2 don't have glitter in them. Then I got this one from it, which is the pearl one. I really need to use this. So I got the pearl one. And it's so funny because the girl put the gold on me and the pearl on my daughter, B. And B has a deeper complexion. You know, she's tan where I'm kind of, I'm black girl pale. Let me just be honest. I'm black girl pale, you know, but anyway, the pearl ones are beautiful too. And they have the same type of format. I got this at the Christmas time. Oh my goodness, look at how beautiful that is. And I love it because it's kind of got this little pinky vibe to it. So I'm going to have to start using these. I'm telling you, shopping your stash is a good thing for us people with large collections, and actually breaking down and looking at your collection sometime, because things we don't use or we don't utilize them as well as we could. I'm getting out a makeup wipe so I can wipe the stuff off and we can keep going. I got to get some makeup. I got to go get some wipes today. I'm going to go get those baby wipes that my girl Ladessa from Blogless Behavior was talking about. So anyway, let me go on back. All right, so we talked about those. Now, I got this. This is that Pur Bronze Brighten that I got in a BoxyCharm. And honestly, I would have never, ever bought this. It's all this glowy stuff, especially with the blush and the bronzer. It's not my style, right? Not my style at all. But they are beautiful on the skin. And I know this is like super bright, but if you put it on right, it's a beautiful color. And this bronze is gorgeous on. And I don't normally like a shimmery bronzer, but done right, it's really cute. But here's the thing with this. I honestly will only use this together. I think it really works well together. I don't see myself, I've used it a few times, but I wouldn't use it like not together. And it's kind of like very creamy. So it's almost like that cream to powder kind of formula. So it has a creaminess to it that's really interesting. Now this is one of my favorites. This is the Essence Light Up Your Face Luminizer palette. If you've never used the Essence, the Pure Nude highlighter, this is really nice. I like this for every day. This is a really nice everyday formula. They're kind of powdery, but when they come on, they're very natural looking. Like I use the middle one. So the two that I normally use is this one and this one. This one is nice too. This is more of a brightening powder because this is more of a, you know, matte, but I use this one especially a lot, and this is that one right there. And when it's on my skin, it looks just almost very natural. You can barely see it, but it's there. And sometimes, you know, I know people like that little glazed donut look, but when you are our age, when you're more mature and you're wearing more realistic makeup, I don't need to glow to the gods all the time. Sometimes I just want it to be a natural glow where people don't even notice it, but it's like you look fresh and, you know, and bright. That's sometimes what I'm looking for. Okay, so then I have this NARS Assist, this mini low palette. Reason why I got it was because, I got it from All Cosmetics Wholesale, and they're going out of business. And if you can go on there, you might be able to find some great deals. But anyway, I got this one, and the main reason I got it was because it had Laguna in it, and it had Orgasm, because I was determined that I was going to try Orgasm. And I'm assuming, you know, this is kind of not the best, it's okay, the formulation. And I'm thinking it's because it's this, and it's probably a little older, because All Cosmetics Wholesale does get like older products. And I didn't, in the time that I bought this, I didn't know how to read I wasn't reading their descriptions well. So it's okay. And it has Laguna in it. And this is definitely hard pan. This is definitely hard pan. I get nothing out of here. Now that I get, so I keep it for the Orgasm just to have it, you know, but I think I'm actually going to wind up buying Orgasm. Just, you know, just stop playing and just get it. All right, so let's talk some e.l.f. ones, because I have quite a few e.l.f. palettes I've noticed. I think I got a couple more, but I might have got rid of them. I don't know. But anyway, I have e.l.f. palettes. And e.l.f., of course, is one of the most inexpensive brands you can buy with a really good quality. So if you're somebody who doesn't who's just starting out with makeup, or your budget is a little tighter, I would suggest checking out e.l.f. Now this one is the matte blush duos in the Rosy one, and this is Rosy Flush. Now to be honest, that mess does nothing for me, but I absolutely do like this matte because I do have a thing for matte blushes. So, you know, I do like a good matte blush. And then in the wintertime, this is so subtle on me that you can barely see it, but it just gives me a good, natural, healthy flush to my skin. I got that out. Ooh, that took a minute. This right here, no, it's no. I don't even know why it's there. So, no. But for like $4 or $5, the most of these things are $6. And you can get them on sale when they do half price, 50% off on the e.l.f. site. Then it makes it worthwhile. Now, I have these two, which are those contour things. I don't know what they call. But anyway, this is the San Lucia. And I have the Turks and Caicos, which is the darker one. Now, I cannot use this one because it pulls red on my skin. So, this is very good for deeper skin tones than mine, because it will work better than it does on me. On me, it looks like I got punched and I got a bruise. So, and I have been dying to try it. You know how you hear about things and you're like, oh, I want to try that. Oh, yes, I want to try that. And then I tried it and I was like, it doesn't work for me. Okay, but San Lucia does work for me better. So this is like the lighter one. This is more of a winter bronzer for me, because in the summertime, it's just a little too light. And don't get me wrong, with bronzers, you can build them up. A lot of them you can build up and they'll look fine. But this is just a little too light for me in the summertime. Okay, I knew I had some more e.l.f. ones. Ha, ha, ha. Then here we go, the bronzer palette. This is one of my favorites. I need to... this is one of my favorites. It is gorgeous. You have 4. You can find, these are good. I use this one a lot. And then I use this one in the wintertime more. This is more summer. This is more winter. I can like use them both in the wintertime, but I have to be really, really careful with that one. But these are really nice because they give you a shimmer one, but they give you primarily cool tone ones. And you get a little warm, you know, give you the cool tone ones and a shimmer if you want a shimmer. Now, I also have the, I don't know why I keep doing that, because that's just, okay, but anyway. Then I have the blush palettes. I have both of their blush palettes. I have the light one right here, and I have the dark, the deep one right here. Now, to be quite honest, you can pick up either one. I like them because they actually thought that through and said, okay, let's do one. So the colors are very similar, but the tones are different. So they, you know, you can see light, dark. So they basically did the same thing. They just made them a little deeper. So depending on your skin tone, honestly, you can wear something out of both of them. It just depends on how you layer it. Like this one right here, this one is still going to look nice on someone with a deeper skin tone. You know, so it just depends on what you want. If you want a little deeper on there, or do you want them a little lighter? You know, that's all. Now, next up are these blush trios from Milani. These are the powder blush trios. The rose powder blush trios. They just came out this year. These were a gift to me. These are awesome, but I already like this formulation because this is one of my favorites from Milani, are these matte blushes. Now this is a little different because they have a little sheen in a couple, in at least one of them, one or two. And so these are pretty because they have this, you know, the different tones of it. So they have the, which is this? This is the Floral Fantasy. One is rose and one is coral. So they have different tones a little bit, you know. And so if anybody, and you can mix them, you can make it work. Because I know people like to mix. I'm not a mixer. Y'all know that. I don't mix. No, I'm not a mixer. I'm not a mixer. Not gonna happen. Okay. Now, next up is this Narsissist palette. Love it, love it, love it. This is this one right here. And let me tell you how stupid I am. I didn't even notice that it had Laguna. So I actually have a decent Laguna. And then it has Paloma, which is this contour blush, which I've been loving. I didn't know, I be sleeping on stuff sometimes, and so I hadn't really been using it, but Paloma is nice. Paloma looks good on my skin. Just no lies, no lies. Well, this is Paloma. That's Laguna. And actually, I like Paloma in the summertime better than Laguna. And it really looks good on my skin because, of course, my hands are darker. But I still want to get Casino. Yeah, I'm thinking about Casino. And then it has these blushes. Okay, here's the blushes. I really like these blushes right here. This is one of the two that I honestly use the most. I don't really use that pink that much, but it's actually very pretty. And I know somebody said that their formulation wasn't that great on these, but I beg to differ. But I need to go get this. Is very nice. Very nice. Love it, love it, love it. And then we have Jouer. Okay. Did I get all the, okay. Then we have Zhiwei. This is their bronzer for medium to deep. I don't know who deep they saw in this when they made this. I don't know who they called deep. Deep was this, because this is barely, I can barely use this one. This one right here, I can't do anything with. Nothing. This is absolutely nothing on my skin. But I will say the formulation is nice. So if you're of a fair skin tone, you might as well get these. They're nice. But if you have any melanin in your skin, this is going to be a challenge. So I can wear this and I have to build it up. This is definitely in wintertime when I have less color than I have now. But honey, child, please. They were playing with us. Now I have these, and these are my new, this is the LA Girl, what do they call it? The Blush Collection Beauty Brick. And it has two blushes, a bronzer, and a highlighter. I like the blushes a lot. I really do. The bronzer and the highlighter, especially the highlighter. The highlighter is super duper powdery, and you can barely see it. It's just, no. It's, no. See how it is? This is just not happening. But these things are like $9. So if you're getting two, and then now the bronzer is fine. The bronzer is workable, you know. It is a little stiff, a little powdery. I haven't really used those. What I've actually tried to use are the blushes. Now the blushes are nice. I have to see how long wearing they are, but the colors are gorgeous. This is the Glam one, but look at those colors. Those are beautiful blushes. And for $9, even if I just use the blushes, it's not that bad of a deal, you know? It really is not. I cannot complain. Now my next one up is this LA Colors So Cheeky Blush and Highlight Set. I gotta be honest, I want the rest of these because I really like this thing. This is $6. I got it on the Shop Hush app. $6. And the pan sizes are nice. They're not super, they're actually pretty creamy. They're not super powdery. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that blush. Now, this is the Peachy one, Peaches and Cream. Because, you know, I always want to start out with things like pinks or peaches. But the blushes in here I love, but what has really stood out to me, what I really love in here, is this highlighter right here. Now, the other highlighter I ain't even used, y'all. But I wound up putting this on, and this is so beautiful. It's blinding, but gorgeous. It's got this little peachy glow to it, which, if y'all know anything about me, I love a good peachy glow. Give me some peachy glow. And now let me see how this other highlighter looks. I mean, it's pretty too now. And this is only $6. $6. So, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. All right. And let's talk, let's do the Laura Geller. This is the Laura Geller Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator palette. They had this out last year, Christmas time. And let me say this, when she does these little mini palettes, they're not that bad a price. They're usually like $29. So this has Ballerina, Gilded Honey, and Peach Glow. Now, we all know, now if you know anything, Gilded Honey is the color that everybody loves. Everybody loves them some Gilded Honey. This is one of those, you know, was one of those YouTube things that you had to have. And that's kind of like why I bought it, because I was like, oh, okay, let me try it. I really like her formulation. The Baked Gelée formulation is really nice. It's not too stiff like the e.l.f. baked highlighters. And it's creamy, but not too creamy. So even though it feels like it's, you know, it's that hybrid that's between a cream and a powder, and they're beautiful. I mean, Gilded Honey is ridiculous. I mean, that's how Gilded Honey is. And they pick up really well on a nice brush. Now, the one I use the most is Peach Glow, of course. And look at that peachy color. Look at that peachy color. Look at that peachy color. Next up is my Anastasias. Why did I almost drop them? My Anastasia ones. Now, I wound up, the first one I got was this one, which was Peachy Love, which my boy Jew bought for me, which thanks him so much. Thank you so much. The Peachy Love. Now, the ABH formulation for their blushes is top notch. I really do love them. They're creamy. They're very pigmented. They sit on the skin well. They are really nice. So I do like them a lot. So I have Peachy Love. I found Cocktail Party at Marshall's for like $9.99. So I had to have it. And I know they're on sale right now with the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. They're like $18. If you cannot find them at your Marshall's, I would say check Marshall's first. And if you can't find them there, get them from the store. Now, I was on my Ulta app, and they're already sold out on 2 of these colors. And this one is Pink Passion. I just got this the other day from Lola Lemaire, but ooh, look at that child. It's going to be so cute on me. It's going to be so cute on me. So those are them. So if you can find them at Marshall's or TJ Maxx, I would suggest going there first. But if not, hit up Ulta and go to your local Ulta if you have one. Or get them now. If you don't have anything like this, get them now, because like I said, I saw that 2 of them just sold out. I haven't been looking at them because I was looking at the colors, you know, the different colors, just because I do stupid stuff like that. And I was like, dang. So from the time I looked at them yesterday early till this morning, they have sold out of 2 of them. Hold on, let me get these put away, and then I'm going to pull out the large palettes. All right, so let's do a few bigger palettes. So let's start off with this one. This is the Urban Decay Sin Afterglow palette. I think it's still available, but only get it when it goes half price. Do not pay full price for this. It's okay. I have another one that I like better. But anyway, this is like 3 blushes, 3 highlighters, right? I like the, okay, Score I already have, so yeah, I have Score, which is like one of their, and I think Urban Decay is getting rid of, or they're going to be reformulating. They're probably about to repackage, because I've seen like a lot of them gone. But that's Score, and that's like one of their classic ones. It's a pink. Now they have this one. This is Kiss Off right there. It's a matte pink. And then we got Paranoid right here, right? This is like one of those bronzy, nudie colors. I would have to see how that one looks on me in the summer, in the wintertime, because it's not going to do anything for me right now. Not a dang on thing. Not a dang on thing. And I know people are really into the Sin, right? So everybody loves the Sin highlighter. It's nice. Now that I have it, I'll keep it maybe. But, and then they have the Spotlight one. Let me check the spot. Now the Spotlight one I might be wearing, because it's more of a peachy glow. Okay, so I might be wearing this one. So y'all see how this works. Okay, so let me just say this. Only get this when they go on sale. I always wait for these to go. When they do these little palettes, I wait for them to go half price, because they're normally $34. I honestly wait till they hit $17. So therefore, it doesn't bother me. So at $17, if I only use these 1 or 2 or 3 of them, it's okay. At $34, no. And then I have this Benefit Cheek Parade that I got last year, which has Hula Light, California, Dandelion, and Rockateur. Now, I honestly wish I waited and didn't get this last year and got the one they have this year, because I have no use for this damn Hoola light. I mean, and I understand it's for somebody with a very fair complexion. Hoola I can wear in the wintertime because it's one of those bronzers where it's a pretty light one, but I can build it up to a decent, you know, so I get a good feel to it. But I bought it because I wanted that California, and I like Rockateur. Rockateur is a really natural blush on me, and Dandelion is doable. You know, it's this nice pinky blush. Give me a pink flush, so that's fine. And the pricing is nice. And I know people say that for you know, it's not the same quality, but I actually have Hoola and they work the same. I have a smaller Hoola and it's about the same. And I just love the perfume. I do like, now if you don't like perfumey smells, don't get this, because they have a perfumey one. And I'm mad that I have this one. I didn't know. Who knew? They have a new blush that I love. This, I forget what it's called, but it's Gold Rush. And I wish I had that. So I wish that I had that. And so the one that they did this year, get that one, because it only has Hoola, and then it got rid of Hoola Light and put in the Gold Rush, and it's 4 blushes, which is solid. All right, then I have this Makeup Revolution. It's called Sugar and Spice. Now, I know you can't get it here in the US, but I have been on their site, on the UK site, and they have it. And this is a really nice blush set. You know, it's really nice to get 8 blushes, just 2 shimmers and 6 mattes, and they're beautiful. They wear really well on the skin, and they're only $10. So if you see these from Makeup Revolution, some of their blush palettes, I highly recommend them. Next up is Cover FX, and this is the Perfect Highlighting Palette right here. Now let me just tell y'all how stupid I am. I didn't notice that this thing had names on the back. So I was like, they just gave it to me. I ain't got no names. And then it's just like months later, I saw they have names on them. Do I like them? They are nice. Which one is that? Golden Peach is right here. Oh, yeah, this is Golden Peach. This is the one I wear a lot because I love peachy highlighters. And this is nice. And if they do it again, I would suggest getting it at Christmas time, because this was like a Christmas thing, because this thing was only $49, and I think it went on sale, so I didn't pay $49 for it, especially around there, because I know Ulta usually gives up a 20% coupon right before the holidays. So if this is up, this is a nice one to get. Now this is the one I actually like. This is the Urban Decay Afterglow, and now I love this. This is all shimmers. I mean, this is all highlighters, and once again, I got this on sale, half price, so now it's really cute to me. And the ones that I really like is, I love this pink one, Wicked, and I really wear ONS a lot, especially in the winter, in the summertime. But it's a beautiful. It looks darker in the pan, but it's not as dark on the skin, that ONS. It's got that peachy undertone to it. Y'all seen the pattern? Y'all see the pattern? Do y'all see the pattern? Because there's a pattern. Okay, anyway. And then I was able to get the blush kit that they did, that Anastasia did, the Radiant one. This is a good deal. If they do another one this winter time, this Christmas time, get it. Now, they did go on sale because I didn't pay full price. I found this at Marshall's for, I think I paid like 20 bucks for it. But even at full price, it's worth it. You have really nice pans. The quality of their blushes is worth it. And then I actually have an Anastasia Glow Kit. This is the Sun Dipped one. This is the only one I have right now. I'm thinking about getting a couple more. And I really do like her formulation. Let me tell you something about ABH. ABH don't play. The fuck was that? Was that a spider? Okay, I'm back. ABH does not play. This is beautiful, especially for medium to darker, deeper skin tones. This is a beautiful palette with colors that work. I usually use the Moonstone, and I like the summer one, but the bronze and I do Tourmaline sometimes too. Tourmaline is cute. It's doable. The bronze one, of course, is too dark, but so somebody, you know, is gonna look. But that Tourmaline is gorgeous because it's kind of got like a almost a lavendery peachy kind of vibe on my skin. Let me just say that, on my skin. And I also have this BH Cosmetics Spotlight highlight palette, the 6-color one. This is nice, y'all. This is a really good palette. If you want a nice palette that has a nice array of colors, you know, shades, and it's not too expensive, go on and get it. Go on and get it. Go on and get it. Nice palette to have in your collection. Now, my Julius Place ones. Now, I have volume 1, and I'm going to be real with y'all. I can't really wear volume 1. They're so pigmented. I can tap, and I can use them. And these are really nice highlighters for a deeper skin complexion. But I have it because I'm a Julius Place collector, and I had to have it, right? But the one I normally use is this one. Volume 2, if you have a fair complexion, if you are like me, medium, tan to fair, these are love. My favorite is B. My favorite is B. I love B, and I do use Jouer. That's a really nice neutral nudie color. Those are my 2 that I use. Oh, and tap. Okay, never mind. I just like this. You just need to get it. And it's not that expensive. Next up is my Oprah blush palette. I got this at Christmas time. I used up some points that I had. And so here is the Oprah one. And this is a dozen of them. And I really like them. Some of them I don't use as much as I should, but I really like this color right here. They're highly pigmented though. Don't play with that pink one. If you don't want to look like me, you better tap. You better tap the hell out your brush. But they are beautiful. They are creamy. They're not too powdery. They last really, really well on the skin. Now, the last one I'm going to show is the big book of blush that I got last year. Now, it's a really good deal because you get, you know, well, how many is it? 2, 4, 6, 7, 4, 6, 7, and then they give you a highlighter. Their highlighter formula, they're okay, you know, and these are full pan sizes, if I'm not mistaken. The price, I don't mind it because I did not pay full price, but the packaging is so freaking cheap. This is like foam board. This is like the worst packaging ever. I need to get a palette and take these out of there and put them in there. And that's probably what I'm going to do because this packaging drives me insane. So I think I'm going to go get me a nice big palette, pull these all out of here, and put them in a Z palette. Because this is terrible. But of course, if you know anything, Tarte's blush formulation is one of the best out there. So it was a good deal, and especially since I didn't pay full price. Now they had, so if you don't get anything else from Tarte, that's the only thing. Just get their blushes. We know what their foundations are looking like right now, so we're not gonna talk about that. But honestly, Tarte blushes I really do like, and it's hard for me not to buy it. Yeah. All right, and I'm gonna get that book of blush this year, but I'm gonna wait for it to go on sale because I'm not gonna pay the $44. That's just being me. That's just being honest. It's my honest moment with you all. Okay, so I'm almost out of time. This has been a really long ass video. I didn't know I had this many face palettes. I hope you enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up if you did. And even if you didn't, give me a thumbs down. Engagement is engagement. Leave me a comment. Do you have face palettes? What do you want? Do you want to get any of these? Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. All right, it's your Lulu. Be bold, be brave, be fearless, be free. Bye-bye.